Yeah, that's right. Not only did we hold them accountable, but advocacy resulted in change. At the last minute, Anthem decided to roll back a 30 to 65% provider reimbursement rate cut that was supposed to kick in October 1st.
Stay with Miss Jen or a new therapist.
Yeah, there we go.
We love you.
Thanks to therapy.
Thank you, Cindy.
10-year-old Cinevi D'Onofrio has learned to use her eyes to speak words on a screen.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Anything.
She said it best.
I think that something's wrong.
Something was wrong.
How can you do this to these children? How can you take away their therapy?
Connecticut insurance giant Anthem was about to slash the rates it reimburses some therapy providers for essential special needs services like speech and feeding.
All of this progress she's made, she's going to lose it.
Anthem's daily rate cap would have forced some providers to reduce the length of their appointments, split visits into multiple days, or drop Anthem altogether, with families paying out of pocket or finding a new provider.
I love you.
4-year-old Hadley Pertel and her mom, Joanna, spent sleepless nights worried.
There is risk that Hadley will no longer be able to see Jen for continuing services here in Connecticut.
Does Miss Jen help you?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Jen.
Thank you, Mr.
For Hadley and Cinevi, individualized care providers have been their saving grace.
Most of the families out here that I treat are children on G-tubes or NG tubes or significant feeding issues that have sort of tried the traditional approaches and they haven't worked.
Part of an extended family, a circle of trust and love.
We're on a journey with them.
Helping when no one else would.
These therapies, they're not just beneficial, they're essential.
To achieve goals no one thought possible.
Everyone early on said she may never speak, she may never walk, and here she is today doing both those things.
So to be clear, you're leaving Connecticut.
We are leaving Connecticut.
Known as Miss Jen, Jennifer Hoskins is a speech and language pathologist. Anthem's decision would have forced her to close her Connecticut practice.
They don't respect us.
But then, a change.
All of those voices collectively, my best guess is that that probably did lead to this result in some way.
Anthem responded to Fox 61's inquiry, saying, after further evaluation of speech therapy coding, we will continue to reimburse speech therapists at a fee-for-service rate instead of the proposed October 1st rate change.
It's a huge, huge relief. We're so happy.
Thankful, relieved.
The Office of the State Healthcare Advocate told Fox 61 it's a temporary win.
It is widely recognized as a broken system. It is still a market-driven system, and there are a lot of incentives to make decisions that are not necessarily driven by the best interests of kids and families and health outcomes. They're driven by profit and money motivations.
And despite Anthem's reversal, there are still a lot of unanswered questions, like what happens to the providers like Jen, who already submitted a termination notice, and will it ultimately result in higher premiums or deductibles for members? In 2023, Anthem Insurance brought in over $171 billion in revenue. We will continue to watch what they do. In the studio, Matt Karen, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.